relaunching Spider-Man. Got a great episode in mind, and we're gonna get ready to share it with the group and then kick off into what we're up to. So, let me just... in the group hub. Alright. Looking good, looking good. And let's get off to the races. So we're trying to camera out in a new spot for this particular broadcast. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Just turn the subtitles on for those of you who might need to read back at home. And away we go. And this game looks absolutely beautiful. We've had a really good run of great superhero games, and I think part of that is due to the fact that they learned their lesson not to duplicate the movies, but rather that you should come up with your own storyline, you know, that's just as good, if not better, than the films. Big bads here. Definitely Peter's apartment.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
Alright, let's go take the big man down.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Swinging mechanics are really fantastic in this. And the city looks fucking beautiful. Now we're gonna see if we can learn the controls while on our way back.
Did you take him down yet?
No. We're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Alright, sorry for the awkward, nope, not that. I'm getting my buttons mixed up, sorry people. We're gonna change suits real quick, just cause it's a little weird having the Iron Spider so early in the game. Have him looking like a little more of a normal, friendly Spider-Man. Let's go with Homecoming from the last two Spider-Man films. That looks like a good Spider-Man we know and love. Plus the eyes are really cool. They got the camera lens thing going on with them, so we can get some nice emote
Parker,
going.
where are you? We must run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise.
So we got
Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
Peter struggling to balance his hero life with his real job. We've got Wilson Fisk causing trouble, needing to be taken down. Past due bills sounds like a typical life and day in the life of Peter Parker.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire. Bring in the hammer.
For their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm. I warn ya, I'm feeling punchy today. This doesn't look good.
Somebody just shoot him!
Man, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
Oh, here we go. Having to learn everything again. Ooh.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon.
Well, the good thing is we are playing a New Game Plus, so
Okay, Yuri.
the
All
action
done.
should move
What's
a lot
happening?
faster. The broadcast should move really well, and it'll seem a little bit
Yuri!
more like a hero movie rather than a fucking level grind in a game. Not that I didn't mind the
knew
grind.
Fisk
It was
wouldn't go
done very
quietly.
well. The upgrades were done very well. I mean, everything about it is remarkable. The story, but we'll see more of that. I'm not gonna get too much into the story itself. We're just gonna let you guys enjoy it. Can't compliment how good this is from the graphics to everything else.
Get more backup. And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going? Catch! I'll clear a path. Follow me!
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this!
Ah! Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
What's Spider-Man doing? He's gonna mess everything up!
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
We can't let him rush him!
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
focus to heal.
Down, down, down!
Gotta take those shooters out.
Get back down here!
I think that's all of them.
Come on, come on! They shut the elevators down! Take the stairs!
I prefer a more direct approach.
Spider-Man, status.
Heading to the upper floors, and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is.
Alright.
Call from May. Better answer. Hi, May.
Hostiles, next
What is
floor
all
up!
that noise?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Spiderman! Not a chance in hell, buddy! That's just wrong! Lock them in! Hold him so he can't jump!
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Bro! Stick!
On to the next one.
Run!
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left. If I go
Alright.
in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
There's gotta be something nearby.
I should look for a sneaky way in. There we go.
Up through the vents.
It's like my own private ventrance. Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Hurry up. Boss wants everything erased. Can't make it delete any faster.
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
Cops coming. Halfway there. Need another minute or two. Think the cops know where we are? Don't worry about it.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
Don't let him near the console! You don't mess with the Kingpin!
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
Alright, let's get this
Let's see
evidence
just how good their
taken
security
care of.
is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding in the server room. Cowardly. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you. Get that door down now!
More bad guys to punch. Always a good time.
Get past him.
Destroy everything!
Look around you. I did this. What have you ever done that mattered?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant, and it'll be your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fisk. Oh, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way. I think that's all of them.
It's clear! Move up!
Hey, guys. I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Oh man, we got it all in this opening. Spider-Man's bit like God of War, which is a broadcast for another day, but the gist of it is they don't give you a whole lot in the way of training wheels. As you can see, we're getting thrown right into the shit right now. There is a lot going on that we have to contend with and adapt really fast. So, I mean, game, it's one of the greater parts of the game. It's really, really a testament to, you know, how fast you can analyze the situation, learn the problems, and adapt on the go. Because, oh my god, is this some intense...
Okay, Willie.
It's like one thing after another, but it's fantastic.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just had to ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
So for those of you who don't know, who haven't read the comic books, or watch Daredevil, Wilson Fisk is a major crime lord in New York City. Calls himself the Kingpin. And he basically ran...
Incoming!
Depending on which version you're talking about, either most of Hell's Kitchen or...
That's enough out of you.
Most in New York City in general. I would suppose
don't you think?
probably just most in New York City in this. Because Hell's Kitchen is kind of like exclusive to the Daredevil continuity.
National Rocket Day or something?
But really big character. What's great is they've got a bunch of characters that people may not know, and then they got a bunch of characters that you probably will know. So a lot to be had for everyone.
Get through this?
Wilson Fisk is known for being incredibly huge, incredibly strong, and incredibly intelligent.
Settle down.
He's got
I've got enough for everybody.
taste in art. I'm having a difficulty. I'm drawing a bit of a blank on exactly what his illegal rackets or businesses were. At least in this one. I mean, but we'll get to that. The story definitely will.
You guys all right?
Reveal that in due course.
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
Oh man, shield enemies, I hate those.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head.
Take him out!
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down, now.
With pleasure.
Alright. Time to get the big man himself. Now hopefully we're up for this particular challenge, because it's kind of an intense one.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready.
I love his little quippiness. It adds to the real lightheartedness of this story because, I mean, the whole first half is pretty lighthearted, and then it kind of takes a serious turn in the more dramatic direction later.
You do know I can still see you, right?
It still doesn't really hurt his personality. It still remains this, you know, upbeat, you know, which is great. I mean,
oh, for me, you shouldn't have. Gotta wait for an opening. It's reloaded. Okay, now.
is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Take your best shot. Give me an opening.
Yeah, these guys are pretty fucking strong. We're getting our asses tossed around. Good times.
You
as
are
always.
everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, man!
Surround him!
You fool! Trained to fight, so fight! I don't want it! No! I can handle myself!
Alright, we got it.
So, should we kiss now?
Should
maybe
we
later.
just now? Very good, Spider-Man. We love it. Good intro, nice big setup.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. I feel like I should celebrate. Maybe take a vacation.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
Better get
Gotta
Peter's
love Doc's
other job.
enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Now, I love the Batman games, and we'll see those in future broadcasts, but the great thing about this one is that it explores Peter's life outside of Spider-Man, which I think you need that for this. You need more character development, and that's what a good story is. The other great thing about story building, which I think Spider-Man nails better than any other character, is a good villain, as it was told to me, is someone you can empathize with, where you can see their point of view as well as, even if what they're doing is wrong, and you can kind of get where they're coming from. And I think Spider-Man, this villain Spider-Man deals with, a lot of them nail that really well. Not all of them. Some of them are just psychopaths. I mean, case in point, we'll get, you know, like Scorpion and characters like that, but we'll get to them later. For right now, let's just keep enjoying what we got.
I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Dr. Octavius, our good old
Power damper.
kind of mentor figure.
Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
So Peter's got working for Dr. Octavius. They're developing some advanced robotics, trying to change the world.
I know Doc said
noble
take the day
goals
off,
and all
but
that.
I have to figure out what went wrong.
So we'll see how it goes.
Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Oh dear.
Let's see what's wrong with you.
Alrighty. Puzzle time. Shouldn't be too bad though.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Whoops. I can't see all the puzzle parts right now, but I've got a good idea what they are. So we'll see if this continues to work. If not, you know, I may move the camera in future broadcasts, but right now it seems fine, you know.
Okay,
A little bit of guesswork, but not too bad. Whoops. Granted, these first few puzzles are easy, so we'll see how it goes later.
Nice. Okay, what next?
But I think for now, we're in real good shape.
And now rebalance the voltage. Finished.
Boom. Done. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Very nice.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
What do we got here?
Peter,
Recordings.
Thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
No. A little bit of filler info. We'll have to look around the environment and see what else we can discover.
Doc was testing a new contact material for the prosthetic.
Bingo. These will get more challenging later, but like always, I think we've got this time around.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance.
Granted, whether we do them all
Tell
is
Doc
another
to keep
question.
looking for other materials.
I think just for the sake of making this process move and streamlining it a little bit, what we'll probably do is only do the story-related checks. We don't need to do every single one.
All right.
That would be tedious.
I should
and
get
no
out of
one
here
wants
before I
to see
screw things
that.
up for Doc even more.
But we hope you enjoy what you are seeing. See if there's any other recordings around here before we dip out. Get a little more info.
Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
The trouble with leading a dual life, I fear. But your heart's in the right place, buddy. Let's see what else we got going on around the lab. And then we'll dip out. I think that's all we're gonna find. Alright, time to get back to the wide open world. See what else New York has to offer for us.
Spiderman, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. It's a steam company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
Not super familiar with who Yuri is outside of this game. I know she's
Looks
a police
like Jameson's
chief
got a new episode out. Wonder what my
cooperates
#1
and
fan
tolerates
thinks about
with
the Fisk
Spider-Man.
takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues
good
affecting
old
our
JJ.
city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time
If
Pulitzer
only they got
Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily
JJ,
Bugle. Hey, plug the book.
J.K. Simmons to do it like
And as
usual,
always,
but
if you
still,
order
whoever
Mr.
they got
Jameson's
for
book,
Jameson
Spider-Man,
sounds
Threat
great.
or Menace. Within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains, decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah. I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday.
No matter what he does, poor guy can't get a break.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled, and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
Oh man,
Let's take a look at this tower.
that's great. All right.
Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
Got an 1165 on the eastbound side of the Manhattan Bridge at Flatbush Avenue exit. C services.
There we go. Got the tower fixed.
We just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Here we go.
Do it. Watch my back.
Now we got a whole world of random things happening that a friendly Spider-Man can take on. Good stuff. So now we're getting down to the bare bones of
Pretty sure
taking
these
care of
guys
the
didn't forget their keys.
Not that impressive. What is he? Russian! He's in the air. What do we do? Hit him!
Bam. Alright, very nice. Crime token. We're getting shit done.
Okay, wrapped up.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
So you're the snitch?
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Get away from her!
Oh, crap. Spider-Man!
I'm not gonna go out like that!
Damn.
Walk away now, or she's dead!
Let me go!
Getting some run-of-the-mill crimes taken care of.
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there. From his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No! Of course not! The Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes. Score. Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that? Wow.
All kinds
One
of
of my
fun
old
goodness.
backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
Oh, we got a great wide city to deal with.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
Open the safe! Do it!
Hey, fellas.
Ah! Spider-Man! Shoot him!
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
You're gonna regret this. Break.
Alright, just knocking it
All right,
out.
Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, Well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Got an 1165 on the eastbound side of the Manhattan Bridge at the Flatbush Avenue exit. C service.
Boom. Well, that one just didn't want to cooperate at first, but we got it. Damn.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. Wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day. Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
There we go. I think one of the greatest aspects that really drives this story home is the relationship between Otto and Peter, and I hope that, you know, whoever's watching will enjoy that as we keep going. It really is some great stuff. And as we get to the end, all the changes that occur in the story, I mean, it really couldn't have come together more perfect. It's such a great. Back to the lab to work on the suit.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work. We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Oh, looks like
I think we've got...
The grant review was a debacle, yes, but it may also prove to be the inspiration I need. We can no longer simply meet the committee's expectations. We must exceed them.
Very good, Doc. Taking the positives away from the negatives. It's always a good approach.
Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged. Usually by Oz. This time, it's going to be different.
Well, you can hope so. Alright, let's get that suit stitched up.
Parker! Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project. Of course. It's you. I don't know what you're...
come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh.
Oh.
Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
That should do it.
Near miss there, Peter. Near miss. He almost had you.
Excuse me, late for work! Coming through!
Looking good, Spidey!
Hello, New York! Ha-ha! New suit, same old me.
Spider-Man, I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bingo. Dang, that one took a little bit figuring out. Let's look at our map and see how the city's coming along. I mean, we've got a lot of Manhattan to cover, which is great. It's a decent sized map, lots of stuff to do, plenty to keep us pretty well busy. And we'll do our best to cover as much of it as we can in these broadcasts, without it getting too boring, so... see if we can hit that
Attention units,
construction
drug
site
deal
real
reported.
quick.
Need an officer to check it out. Please mobilize toward Flatiron. Over.
My loyal listeners, brushheads they call themselves, though never quite understood why, will remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. It's not operating. Why, you ask? Because someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties? Wrong! Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted, and there's nothing to show for it. Which is about as
Much as we'd like to listen to you, Jameson, we're gonna go and take down this racket.
Awesome. Doc would be proud.
Can't believe Spider-Man fighting. I know, but I remember when he was a punk kid and the boss used to hand him his ass off the regular. Lenny says there's more than one Spider-Man. Fight yourself. That's all we need. Army of Spider-Man.
You guys are new here, so let me give you rule number 1. You do not want to be late to a shipment. Ever. Boss runs a tight ship.
Hey, I damn! Just heads up.
Let's see how sneaky we can be before it turns into a brawl.
Man down. Can anyone hear me? I swear I'll blow him away for this. Longer it takes me to find you, longer it takes you to die. Hey! Think we got company. Checking it out. Guys, Spiderman here. Watch your back.
Whoop. Excuse me. Sometimes I get a little intense and feel the need to stand up. That was my bad. Hopping over here. What other gizmos do I got that we can maybe... Time to get down with it.
Some respect.
All right.
More of them.
Spider-Man, turns out we busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun run. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
This is gonna hurt. You son of a... He webbed me!
Dang, looks like they called their buddies. Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
Have some of this!
Oh, anyone want to surrender? No?
Get all these random generic thugs taken down so we can advance the story, but this is just a little more what there is in this game.
Get it off!
Whoa, rocket launcher.
What is that? Take cover!
Whoa. And they're all down. Good stuff, good stuff. So construction rackets with weapon selling, possibly drug dealing, all sorts of unsavory activities. So, yeah, Wilson Fisk was definitely involved in some shady shit, to say the least. I think we got the gist of that. But...
Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their
we've
fronts
kind of
too.
gotten a bit
Keep
of a
an eye
taste
out
of everything
and
at this
report
point.
in if you see anything suspicious.
We took down Fisk. We've taken down a construction site. We got to see the crime network is down and started rebooting that. Hopefully, I'll do a few more as we go.
If I'm gonna find all of Fisk's construction sites, I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate.
We're gonna kind of do stuff as
on photos
it
of
comes
popular
up
landmarks
basis
should
rather
do it.
than
And I know just the one to start with.
going and seeking it all out, because I think that's going to be a bit too boring if all we do is just side activities, side activities, side activities. But we get the gist. There's a lot to do. There's a big open world, great story, great intro. We're hoping you enjoyed this first video of the rebooted channel, and I hope we'll continue turning in for more. We got a lot of great stuff to come. I'm going to take a brief break. Oh, hey, Lawrence. Glad you tuned in. Saw your comment just now. I got a new setup running, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up with your comments and everyone else's, and hopefully for all those tuning in, it'll be a good time.
Peter, good news. I think I smoothed things over with the grant
hear
committee.
what Otto has
If
to
Lance
say
Corporal
before we
Texidor's
call it.
fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You'll be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter. Here's to a successful day.
They're very optimistic, and it's great. It's a great relationship. So, we're going to call it right about here. We're about out at our hour mark, but lots to do. Not a whole lot to discuss, but we got a great introduction to the world, and hopefully we got some stuff to talk about and chew over in the next one. I'm going to take a brief break, grab myself a drink, stretch a little, and we'll be back with our next episode of Spider-Man in just a few minutes. So stay tuned and enjoy.